Greeting Gage and salutations. Welcome back, my Scrub-a-Dub buds, to more of the next level. Welcome to the next level, taking the form of the Genesis Classics Collection, recently delisted from Steam. I wanted to go through some of these games because, as I said before, I think it's a mistake that Sega delisted all of these games last month. And, I'm just taking the time to have some fun reliving some of these classics. Sonic Spinball, my pride and joy. But what I actually am playing is some of Sonic 2. I started that last time, and I think I will continue with Sonic 2 before I move to some of these other wonderful titles here. But yeah, it was totally a mistake for Sega to remove these. Last time I stopped playing, I stopped right about here in the Mystic Caves. Thank goodness for rings, otherwise I would have died. Well, not rings, that was... come on. I'm not used to pausing and unpausing and taking a long break between. Now, I'm not really going for any speedrun strats here, as you can probably tell. I'm just trying to have some fun. Let me turn this down a little. The thing that I think a lot of people forget about Sonic games, or maybe they just don't realize it, is that there's two ways to play. There's two ways to play at any given moment. And one way is you trade platforming for speed, and the other way is you trade speed for platforming. I like to mix it up and do a little bit of both, but a good Sonic game designs its levels with the mindset that people may wish to do both, or even neither. It might have been a mistake to go for the Chaos Emerald here. I wasn't really going for the Emeralds last time. I do like the Emeralds, but get too far in these and people will realize how bad at getting Emeralds I am. I do maintain that while a lot of people will say that Tails messes things up for you, I just say, get good. Tails doesn't make it too much harder. Be honest, be honest. Yeah. I kind of wish that we had more of this style of special stage in a lot of the Sonic games. I know that some of the Sonic Advance games kind of toyed with it. It wasn't a half pipe there, though. It was more of a skydiving thing, where you're like skydiving on a board. What do you call it? You're like skydiving on a snowboard. And, there we go. Tails just rushes ahead to grab the Chaos Emerald. Yeah, as you can see, I've not really been going for the Emeralds. This is only the second one. And because of that, I no longer have any of my rings or my shields before the boss fight, which means I'm gonna die, because I'm not good at this. Watch those spikes, watch those spikes. This really is Robotnik's best music. Alright, watch the spikes, watch the spikes, watch the spikes. Nope. I get overconfident, and I always think I can do one more hit. And that's how you die. Oh, but I have fun doing it. Okay. No, don't get overconfident. Oh, thank you, Tails. Tails bopped him one more time for me. Yeah, that's right. This is kind of like a more extreme version of the level 1 boss. No joke, when I was a kid, the music of this level kind of freaked me out, because I was still too young to really process minor key music. So whenever I played this on the Genesis, I was always like, just get through this level as fast as you can. So it goes without saying that I was better at fighting Robotnik back then in that level, just because I needed to get out fast. This is level 7, right? Yeah, that sounds right. This is level 7, I think. Which means I think the next one is Metropolis. So I really don't have a lot of chances to get all 7 Chaos Emeralds. I could probably do it if I really wanted to and really wanted to spend the time looking for them. I don't know that I want to do that for just a casual run-through. This is not an exhaustive playthrough. I've already beaten this game so many times. There's no real surprises left. I know they've got the Origins collection out now. The Origins collection, it doesn't feel right. Some of the physics is just, it's off, and why not? It's there. One thing the Origins collection does that your entry-level Sonic player might not know about or want to do easily, they have the mirror mode for all of the Genesis era Sonic games. Mirror mode is an interesting way to bring a good twist into it, because it's the familiar territory, but you're going in the opposite direction, so your muscle memory isn't as reliable when you do it. I'm gonna mess up. I'm not gonna... Well, maybe. Do we get the big rings here? Yep. Okay. When I said big ring, I meant the big ring of bombs. I've heard some people criticize these levels, but because they rely so much on memorization. I kind of don't think that's a problem. And part of that is admittedly them being a product of their time. Memorizing levels was part of how you got to experience the game mastery of playing a game like this. Because back in the 90s, it wasn't about, are you going to be able to beat this game in an afternoon? It was, when you buy this game, is it going to be worth whatever you paid? Because, like, if you can beat a video game in a month, was that really a good investment of the $50 that you paid for it? Maybe the $60, depending on where you bought it and how. And so, the fact that these games were saying, yeah, kids have free afternoons, they can spend time, they can look into things, and that was the mindset that these were built with. And I don't think that's a problem. Even if games nowadays are designed with a different understanding of how people play and different market expectations. So, were I to redesign this game, I might put one more single ring in the Death Egg Zone. I might put one single ring. But I'll always be proud of the fact that I was able to do it without that ring. Oh boy, oh boy. I did not know that I was gonna do that, so that was me getting a little bit lucky. I can honestly say I've never gone that way before. There we go. 3 minutes. I don't like the sound effect of that. That's not the sound effect from the Genesis. I don't know why the sound effect is different there. This collection is generally doing a good job at recreating a lot of those things. I wonder if that sound was, like, made with a different processor, and is this a glitch in the processor? Oh, come on. Faster. Oh, it's waiting for me. See, that's how you know I'm not actually good at this. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm like... I know the game because I've played it so much, but I don't know the game, you know? I understand how the game feels, even though I don't know I don't know the tricks and secrets of every little thing. I don't have it all memorized, is what I'm trying to say. Come on. Pop. No! I almost landed right on those spikes. That's another chance for an emerald I'm not gonna get. This is one of those levels that I can tell is good intellectually, but it's never been a favorite of mine. Whenever I got to this level before, it was always kind of the point where I said, wow, I've kind of been playing this game for a long time, haven't I? And I knew I still had a long way to go. I didn't the first time I played, of course, but... Here we go. What? That is a crazy... Why does it sound that way? Bop, 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 bop. So, Sonic Superstars, everyone's problem with Sonic Superstars was the bosses, because they were too long. A lot of people who are new to Sonic have told me that they don't understand what the problem is with how long the boss fights are. Because a lot of them will look at the boss fights in this game and say, but that's trivial. And I think they're missing what the purpose of the boss is. This isn't a game like Metroid Dread, where the boss is a... there you go. The purpose is not a long test of endurance. It's a test of your platforming capabilities. Done as a quick breakup of the action to put a button on everything you've been doing platform-wise. And when you look at the bosses with that mindset, I think it becomes a little easier to see why people who like classic boss fights from the Genesis games might take issue with a lot of what Sonic Superstars was doing. Oh, I love this zone. I love the zone so much. I've heard a lot of people really hate this zone, and I don't know what their problem is. Like, I guess they don't know how to enjoy life. Like, I've heard them say, but those crab monsters, they always hit me. And like, yeah, that's their job. It's a giant evil robot crab. Ah, come on. Alright, I'll go this way. Ah, this level is so good. If you don't move, they won't see you. I always thought the Asterions there were supposed to be like, I thought they were sort of like the camera robots from the Saturday morning Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon. Or Sat-Am, as people call it. I hate that we have to call it Sat-Am nowadays. The name of the cartoon is Sonic the Hedgehog. And no other Sonic cartoon has the name. But we can't just call it that, because people will be like, but which one do you mean? Surely not the one you said the name of. I probably should have grabbed that shield. Oh, right. Lava. Aww. That hardly seems fair. Oh yeah, I forgot that there are places where you can make these things hit the ground. I totally forgot that was a thing that could happen. Ah, come on. Oh. Ah, this level is so good. Oh, come on. Hey, I got an extra life. Every 20,000 points. That is another issue I have with Sonic Superstars. And it's not a big issue. It's not a big issue. Because I think Sonic Superstars came up with an okay compromise. But Sonic Superstars, in the main way that you're playing, takes out the life system. Because lives are... I don't want to say there's no place for lives in modern video games, but it's definitely not the way it used to be. And replacing lives with the coins, it felt... I don't want to say that it felt right, but it felt good enough. But when I played those games... Oh, and using the coins as a way to replay the special stages, I thought that was a really nice touch for what they were trying to do. As much as I have a kind of, get good, that's not how I did it in the 90s mentality, it feels nice to be able to say, hey, would you like to redo this? Yes, please. So that, I enjoyed that. The tragedy of it, though, is that after, like, after playing through all 4 games in Sonic Origins, and playing through some of those... I think each one of them I played through at least twice, in a couple different ways. And then some, other playing here and there. I've maxed out my coins, and I'm never going to need more of them. That number is never going to drop down. It just never will. And they become, in some ways, almost more trivial than if they had removed the life system entirely. And I don't think... And I'm not saying that they should have necessarily done something better. I think it's a pretty good solution to an unfortunate problem that they had. And fortunately, they had the Anniversary Edition in the game, so you can still play it with a live system if you really want to, which I did for each of them, because I made myself. But I truly do understand why it wasn't an easy fit. That was some crazy timing. Something was off in the timing there. It wouldn't. That was faster than it should have been. All these springs have a certain speed in physics, and the collection doesn't always get it right. Okay. Oh, no. I always forget the overhead one. Alright. And then hop, hop, and hop. Sometimes you got to, that's part of the fun of the game. Part of the fun of the game is seeing a tricky timed problem and saying, it's a risk, but I'm gonna go for it, and going for it. And sometimes, yeah, you're gonna get hit by a crazy crab claw, or a praying mantis claw, or some other kind of robotic claw. But sometimes you don't. And that's when you know you're getting good. Now, I will say that I'm a big defender of Metropolis Zone. I know this zone... I've learned that this zone has a lot of haters, even though it boggles my mind. I will admit, this next part is a little bit much. This next part, even for me, this is a bit much. Can I trigger you now? Oh, come on. Dang it. Alright. My only recourse is... He wasn't looking at me. Why wasn't he looking at me? Something about the timing was off there. He should have been looking at... Maybe because I paused to try to set off that Asterion faster. Ah, come on. Nope. Okay, stop trying to shortcut this. Do it the right way. Try... There we go. See, the crabs aren't that hard to dodge. Neither are those guys. I should break out my saxophone and try to do a cover of this song one of these days. Okay, why am I going faster there? That was too fast. That was too fast. Rings, 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 rings. Alright, gotta be careful. I always thought that those piston things, I always thought they looked kind of like faces. Like a big jaw opening and closing. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the background of this map? Those are some cool backgrounds. Alright. Guess I'll go back this way. Now I'll go back this way. Okay, you are going too fast. I appreciate it because it's an interminably long height that you gotta climb up here, but that was too fast. Maybe they did that on purpose. Maybe they said speed it up here if there are no enemies. Okay. And then you. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Usually that mantis right at the top tries to do a sneak attack on me. This is the part where I die. I've never been able to get the timing right on this. Dang it. Okay. Just keep a ring. As long as you keep one ring, you're good. When I was young, I admit, I would always grab the second Genesis controller and just play this part as Tails, because Tails is effectively invincible. That sound effect was wrong. Alright. Not as fast as I would have liked, but we had weirdness on those last two bolt passages. Alright, now a nice, calming, relaxing trip through the sky, filled with Valkyries! Ow. Pop, pop, pop. I remember distinctly that it took me 3 months to beat Sonic 2 as an 8-year-old. And I think most of that was... the last level. Because when I beat the final boss in this game, I was dancing. I was so happy. Compare that to Sonic Spinball, my first Sonic game, and to date, the game that... To date, my favorite Sonic game, and I don't care what you say. Yes, it was my first. Yes, that causes a bias. I don't care. It was cool. It was fun. It was filled with cinematic story beat moments. Oh, Sonic Spinball. Maybe I should have played through Sonic Spinball instead of Sonic 2 here for my Welcome to the Next Level series. What are those things? What are these ones named again? Is it Humpty? These turtles. I don't remember the names of the turtles either. My one complaint about this level is that I really do think it should tabulate a score for you. But I had 218, 820 at the end. And now I have 218, 820 again. Goodbye, Tails. Tails will be fine. Don't worry about him. You're worried about him, but I'm telling you, don't. Bop. Oh boy. Oh no. I forgot that that wouldn't let you re-grab. If you're going fast enough, you can get up that thing, but I'm not that good. I'm barely good at all. One might even say I'm bad. I want to say you can. Do you need the Clucker to get up there? I forget if Clucker is actually the name of that thing. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to do that one. All right, that's a better grip. Because before I was too far to the left. Oh man, that is Bah! 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 That sound effect isn't quite right either. I don't know why. Yeah, it must be something about... Oh, come on. I'm getting overconfident and I'm not gripping that part right. Alright, you know what? Is there a way to... I'm worried if I know there's a way to save, but I forget what it is. Oh well. If I get a game over, so be it. And I probably will. Dang it, I did it again. Alright, don't go too far. Alright. Hit. Hut. Hit. Hut. I'm used to skipping this part, but I forget how. Maybe I just always had supersonic abilities before? No, except you don't have enough rings for that. How did I skip it all before? Oh boy. Pop, pop. Okay, I know it was that I come up through that thing. When you're running under the airship, you come up through that thing, and you skip the whole part that I just did. Okay, alright. Up, no! 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 Ah! Alright. Come on. Come on. Okay, I did it. I did it. I did it. Wow. Can you do that? Okay, like I said. I don't know why it wasn't working before, but it wasn't. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's just hop up here. Do-do-do-do-do. Pop. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Now we're fast. No. Nope, don't want your Chaos Emeralds. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, I forgot about that. Nope. Nope. This is a fun part. I'm glad that Sonic Mania recaptured this part. 150 rings, that's enough for 3 emeralds. Alright. So I think those are supposed to be like guns peeking out, but to me they always looked like they were some sort of a weird robot face. Hook, hop, hello. The hook, hop, hello is a dance you don't see danced very often these days. Not since 1907. Eight more rings gets me 1 more life. I should definitely try to do that since I... Yeah. Bop. There's nothing that way, right? Okay. Robotnik, you dastardly schemer! Stop hiding. Stop hiding. Oh no. Already. Already! It's too soon. Why did I jump there? Or there. Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, stop panicking. Panicking is how you die. Okay. Alright. Okay. Here's a pro tip for you gamers out there. There's a hidden life monitor up in what I'm gonna say is the cockpit. Hard to say. Speaking of cockpits, oh no, Robotnik is in that cockpit. Here comes Tails, showing he knows how to put a rocket on things. I said it in the last episode. I think Tails is better if his super genius stuff is limited to things like this, where he can, like, come up with a quick, jury-rigged device that can do things. I don't really like him being the super science whiz who, like, can just whip out a computer and say, hey, I can translate this ancient language, Sonic. That breaks immersion to me. I like him being like, you know, I bet we could get a little more thrust if we applied a rocket to this, and being able to repair the plane after it's shot down. That I like. I don't like the modern stuff. Let's listen to this music. It's perfectly discordant. A lot of people say they don't like that one, but I do. Alright, Mecha Sonic, or as I know him, Silver Sonic. Dang it. Okay. Silver Sonic is the best evil Sonic robot. He is Robotnik's ideal personified. No, that sound effect is all wrong. Yeah. Metal Sonic? Don't get me wrong, Metal Sonic, he's cool, I guess, but that's Robotnik trying to imitate Sonic's style. But Mecha Sonic, that's Robotnik trying to crush him. Okay, I'm gonna play this safer than I usually would, because there's a camera watching me, and because I don't want to die. Bop. Oh no. Nope. Okay. No! The crumple zone. Sometimes you bounce off of Robotnik's mechs. Sometimes you hit it and you crumple through it, and that can make you touch a danger spot. I mean, just look at that guy. That is style. Even if they're using the wrong sound effect for his spin dash. Alright, I have 6 chances. Fun fact, in the original Sonic 1 manual in English, it didn't say that Sonic had lives. It said that Sonic had chances. Which is an interesting way to phrase it. Sometimes I think I prefer it that way. Uh-oh. Ooh, too close. No! Why did you crumple through? Do you always crumple through in this version? Interesting. Maybe okay, I need to rethink my tactic if that's not gonna work. What is wrong with your sound effects? If you've never seen this game played before, you should probably know that yes, if you do hit Silver Sonic too far in the back, while that buzzsaw is spinning, the buzzsaw will kill you. If I was actually a good Sonic player, what I would do is I would, try to, hit him from the front and just be better about not hitting him at where his arm spikes are. But I am not a good Sonic 2 player, so I have to be slow about this. Okay. Watch out for those crumple zones. Don't get overconfident. I almost got overconfident there. Yeah, if I was good at this, I would be like, speedrun strats. I would have already beaten this guy if I was one of those players. But I'm not. I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan who plays a lot. Because what I said in the first episode holds true. I think this is the ideal Sonic game. Every good Sonic game that has come since this has tried to follow in the footsteps of what makes this good. Yes. Ba, 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 ba. That sound effect is also different, but it's forgivable. It's close enough. Ba, ba, ba. With his tiny mates. And still he looks quite concerned. What is what's good? Oh, he's getting his plane out of the airlock. Watch my stuff now, Wally. Why does he need a plane? Up he goes now. How's he of use at all? Hope he's there in time. Sonic's gone all yellow and he's fallen down. Oh, except I didn't get the Chaos Emerald, so he's not yellow. Look at the birds behind the plane. That's a fair few flickies. I know a bloke who hated this. If you don't know what I'm singing, there was a masterpiece of Let's Play commentary. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Special Edition. A Let's Play of the almost never seen Sonic 2 Special Edition. I recommend going to look for this Let's Play of Sonic 2 Special Edition, and then watching the final animation song. It's one of the most cathartic experiences ever. Oh, come on. That was my laptop telling me the battery is low. Come on. It did it again. My laptop always has to tell me twice that the battery is low. This is the real I should play it on my saxophone song. Okay, this one. We didn't hear this song during the game because this song is only in the 2-player mode of Mystic Cave. So, you know how I said that the Mystic Cave music always kind of freaked me out as a kid? It scared me because it was in minor key. I always prayed that it would be replaced with the 2-player version. And here's the one we get in the actual level. And I preferred it here in the closing credits because it was at least up-tempo. Dreams Come True. Masato Nakamura, who I'm led to believe is a beloved pop musician / team. I don't know much about him though. Here's our Hilltop remix. Oh, the instrumentation was wrong there. There must be something with the sound processor. Something about this version is not processing the sound properly, and I'm not sure what it is. Hey! Excellent. And unlike every other game, we don't have Robotnik angrily juggling the Chaos Emeralds saying you didn't get them all. Because we blew up his Death Egg and that's enough. Apparently, the canonical Sega lore, the canon, that if you work at Sega on a Sonic game, it is just agreed that Sonic turned into Super Sonic, and it was Super Sonic who destroyed the Death Egg robot and the Death Egg. It wasn't normal Sonic without rings doing it. It was Super Sonic, canonically. That's not what we saw in the game. That's not what any art or anything indicates. but that is the agreed-upon fiction if you are creating Sonic stuff. And I don't like that. I'm going to play through the Casino Night Zone... the Mystic Cave Zone, just so that you can hear the different music, because I prefer it. And because it's, like, the last thing to do. The two-player mode in this it's fun. It's simple, it doesn't really give you much, but you don't need much either. You don't always know what the item boxes are going to do. Some of them will change places with you. I don't know if that will happen here. I don't know if that is always a risk, or if it's something that you have to be player 2 to activate. This music is just better. Oh boy. I'm gonna keep hitting these item boxes just to see. Oh no. Oh no. If there's a chance that we can trade places, I want to know. Maybe this one. Nope. Maybe that one. Nope, that's just an extra life. Okay. Ah, there's another one. Switch places. No. Okay, I'm starting to think that it's only something that can happen if you are in second place, like Tails over there. Okay. Well, yeah. Alright, we don't need to see any more of this. Oh, there's the save. That's how you... Okay, so when you escaped back out of the game, you can just hit save. Yeah, so that is the end of my Let's Play of Sonic 2. Welcome to the next level, everybody. I don't know if I will do any more of these Welcome to the Next Level videos. I certainly enjoy it. I'm a big fan of the Sega Genesis, and I still think it's a travesty that Sega pulled them from the store shelves. I know they're doing a rebrand. Sega has announced that they are doing some reworkings of a lot of their classic titles, and they just announced, like, in the last day or two since I recorded this, they just announced that they're doing a... what's the word that they used for it? It's like a subscription service. It's like a Netflix for video games. I guess you could compare it to, like, you know, the Nintendo Switch Online, how there's a if you, like, pay premium for it, you can have access to a big library of Sega Genesis games. It's kind of like that. So maybe it's a revival of the Sonic channel. That would be neat. Well, regardless, it is... Oh, and of course, we got to take a look at the Archie Sonic comics over there. The Archie Sonic comics, they are great. I know people say terrible things about those comics a lot, but man, they were good. Anyway, I'm going to call it there. Thank you so very, very much for coming along on this journey with me. Welcome to the next level, and I'll see you next time. Bye.